Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope you had a good weekend and it all ends well this afternoon. Favourite in the first race is a horse from the Michael de Kock stable called Roaming Spirit. We'll touch on that in a moment. Just a reminder about our social media. If you don't know, we're on YouTube. You can watch us there, on X, and we're also on WhatsApp. It's up to you, whatever is convenient for you as the viewer. Please, you're welcome at any time. Scratch number 3 in the first race. A lot of first-timers, so don't know much about the first-timers. 13 to 20 about Mike de Kock's favourite, and may take a bit of beating unless there's a first-timer that's working well or who's top of the, top of its game. Mr. Marie's with me on Sunday, and what is this, bipod time? Banking Mike de Kock's horse?
No,
is it not a bipod? No, sorry.
Yes, it is a bipod.
Yeah, banker.
Clyde, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
Are you going racing on Sunday?
Sunday?
Eh?
No.
No, it's 14 degrees, eh? Ice cold, and turffontein gets cold.
I can't take the cold,
Eh?
I can't take the cold. I'll be honest, my blood's too thin. Honestly, I can't take it.
Put an extra jacket on.
Going home now, straight to the bed. To be honest.
So you're going to start walking around with a water bottle.
Yes.
Clyde, yes, lovely debut by Mr. de Kock's filly. Very encouraging. I mean, she ran against winners. You see her beat her, Clyde. The boys from Benoni, Danton from Sanson.
Yes.
She did receive a lot of weight on that occasion, Clyde. She was a maiden filly. She got as much as, well, Danielson put up half a kilogram. But 5 kilos from Danton from Sanson. Lovely debut. Of the race runners, basically a penalty kick. Wait, are there any race runners, Clyde? Because number 3 is now scratched, if I'm not
mistaken. It's all first-timers, Daryl.
Yeah, so the rest are all first-timers.
All first-timers.
Yeah, so
I think we've got a rerun here, haven't we, Cameron? In the first, or not? Of the favourite Roaming Spirit. You want to watch that?
No. First, we have to touch on the market rival, number 1, Cosmic Queen.
Yes.
Now, I mean, she cost a few pound, 625k, Clyde. Lovely related filly. Her dam is actually a sister to Cosmic Highway. He won a couple of grade 2s. The dam herself won a grade 2. So yes, if there is any market support for number 1, Cosmic Queen, I do believe she could be a danger to the favourite. But she's drawn 1. I don't know, Clyde. Do you think that's a negative?
No, it's all, the middle draw up the straight track has never been easy to overcome, but depends on one's ability, I suppose.
Okay, let's have a look at that replay. I mean, let's just show the viewers number 7, Roaming Spirit's debut.
All right, you can take us through it, Daryl.
Yeah, she's right up on the outside, Clyde. You can see it looks like she's hanging a bit, eh?
Yeah, she does seem to be, yeah. I see that.
Is that a concern for you?
Could be. Well, I mean, it's obviously still very green, learning how to run.
Yeah, she was running towards some opposition over there. Maybe she just needed the company, but staying on beautifully.
Yeah, it does look like a lovely horse. It really does look like a beautiful horse, that must say. Nice and catchy. Never seen it before, but in the running, very eye-catching. All right, so it's bar pots. Let's get our bar pots on, please, if we can. Banker 7 by 9.13.15, by Banker 7 by 2.679, by 2 and 6, by 129. So we're staying over the 1100 now. It's the second race on the card. Again, maiden juvenile plate. And note that number 1 and 6, if you don't know, if you just switched on, they're not running 4. They'd leave us with 14, is it? 13 runners left in the field. Betway, they priced up Mike de Kock's horse number 15, Wolf Mountain. Been priced up 15 to 10 on the Friday. You'll get an idea whilst you're watching the race now, or close to the race, as to where Wolf Mountain will be in the betting. 13 Towers of Gold is 9 to 2. And then they priced up 7, 8 to 1 about everything else in the race. So, Daryl, let's talk about Mike de Kock and Pierce Straden. They team up. The right horse in the race?
Clyde, in form lines, one can say no, because if you pull up his form line of his debut efforts, listen to this, Clyde. Besides himself, there have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runners, all 6 unplaced. Pull up his form line of his second start. There have been 4 runners. All 4 unplaced.
Oy.
Not one has hit the board. But, Clyde, but he now steps up to 1100. Am I right?
Yep.
Yes. Let's see how French Bolt goes. I think he is in the gate crasher out at Hollywood Bets Gravel on Saturday. We don't know how he performed. But, yes, he's had 2 efforts to date. I think Striker will want to make use of him early. Get him rolling. He's got that experience on the opposition over here. And another thing I want to touch on, Clyde. Buffalo Bill Cody actually won up to a mile. And the Dam won over 1400. So I think, although he hasn't got it right yet, I think maybe we been a bit too harsh on him. So I do like his chances. Number 9. How do you pronounce that now, Clyde?
Which was, sorry?
Piba de Ora.
Yes, Piba de Ora.
Rested and gelded. Robbie Sage's stable's doing well. He actually ran second against Proceed up the straight at Turffontein. Then he ran second to Great Tricks around the bend on the inside track. Who ran third? Danton from Santon. I know he had excuses on that occasion, but he was behind Piba de Ora. Rested and gelded. Blinkers go on. If Samanga can get this out the pens early, Clyde, I think we can see a lot of improvement, especially on his latest effort. And then if you want to go a little bit wider, number 13, Towers of Gold. Fair enough debut, staying on all the way to the line. Plenty scope, only his second start. Of the first timers, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay. Thanks, Daryl. Let's have a look at selections now. Place accumulators. We'll get our PA on race number 2 on the card. And there it is for you to jot down. It's a 96 Rand perm, guys. Let's get on. So this is a maiden plate. It's run over 1160 metres. Odds on Friday from Betway was at us by Bjorn Ironside. Priced up at 11 to 20. 2 first-timers are taking it on in terms of the market closest to the right, to the top of the boards. Sean Terry's number 5, Bay Empire. Second choice at the moment, 9 to 2 and 11 to 2 about Tony Peters, Captain Clever. Both stables coming back to form. Tony Peters coming right again. These type of horses can win. I just need to ask Darren about Bjorn Ironside because it's 11 to 20, but I'm worried about the form line. The form line's dead.
Clyde, Peter's horses, well, how many lengths? 4 or 5 lengths at Gravel. Didn't V. Moodley once tell you that Gravel horses aren't spread out? They all congested at the finish. He was running away from the balance of the field. There were 4 odd lengths.
Right, so you're not worried. You're not worried.
I'm not worried. Yes. The
not
winner
a
ran
winner,
unplaced.
not a winner.
The winner ran unplaced. I'm all right. But he contested a grade 1 gold medallion. Gold medallion, Clyde. That's how highly regarded he is.
Okay. Happy, so we're banking this?
Yes, we have to banker this. You know, I just think that 21 May got first run on Bjorn Ironside. A couple of strides after the post, it was a different result, Clyde. This horse got very close in the latter stages. Believe you me, the step up to 1160. Now, why is this 1160 in the previous races or 1100? Do you know? What's the story?
No, they test the juveniles over 1100.
But this is 1160.
60 for the older horses. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right.
It's all in the program. It's all mapped out.
I think with the experience on his side, Gavin will get Bjorn Ironside rolling from the jump. I'm sure he's going to love the step up in trip. I think he's got more of a sprinting pedigree than Bay Empire. Now, Mr. Terry has commented in the front of the book. May need the experience. I had a look at his breeding. The sire stayed. The Dam won over a mile, Clyde, and he's a full brother to Inner Blue Moon, who's a bit of a stayer. Not too quick, but yes, let's see how he goes. You can't really, if doesn't mean that he's going to be average himself. Watch the market with regards to number 5, Bay Empire, but I believe Bjorn Ironside with that experience on his side of the 1160 will take all the beating. Okay,
so you're big on Bjorn Ironside. That means Daryl's already worked out his pick 6s. So let's have a look. Or is it Darren Burrows? Whose pick 6 is it? Daryl's himself. He's bankering 7, Bjorn Ironside, loading up the rest of the day. Okay, 4-1 the field, yeah. Take your pick. This is a maiden plate. Again, 1160 metres. You'll know where the draw's been playing since you've been watching from early. Betway's Friday morning market had number 2, Dragon 4-1. Second choice, number 9, Golden Moment, the first timer, 5-1. And number 8, Blue Velvet, priced up at around 11-2, 7-8-1, and better about the balance. Daryl, I know you loaded up in your pick 6.
Pick 6 up at the field because we could go to numbers 1 to 8, but the jackpot, Clyde, we have to go 1 to 10. You're already on the back foot after one leg, so I cut it down. Excuse me, Clyde. Don't like the look of this race whatsoever. The form on offer over here is below par. The improver could be the filly making her debut for a new yard, and that is number 6, Clyde.
Yeah.
Kalika.
2
fair efforts in the Western Cape. Now with Mr. Alec Laird, blinkers go on. Could see improvements on her behalf. Let's see how she goes. But I'm not overly bullish because they're fair efforts. Clyde, I can't wait to see number 7 over here. See how she goes. Winter in Paris. Fair debut. I expected more. Blowing though, Clyde. Tongue tie gets fitted. Look at her breeding, Clyde. By Water Winter. Out of the dam, Louvre. You know who that makes her related to, Clyde? The Grade 1 winning Trip of Fortune. Is that right? Trip of Fortune.
Yeah.
I think this filly, some time off the track, she could have strengthened up beautifully, benefited from the time off. Let's see how she goes. If she does have ability, I think she's bumping the right field over here to get it right in her second start. Of the race runners, Mr. Terry said number 9 may need the experience. Okay. He knows this family inside out, Clyde. He trained the sire, Pomodoro. He trained all the siblings. Let me just pull them up for you over here, Clyde. The Bowie Princess, Modern Magician. And then Mr. Matchett said with regards to number 10, will need the run.
Okay.
So there's no confidence.
Well, at least Winter in Paris, the form line's been franked. Second horse came out and won, I think it was. So that's not too bad. That's worked out. But it's an open race. You heard from Daryl. You can see how he studies and he does his research. That's why he's on the show as our expert tipster. He has a look at his jackpot, what he's having a do with the jackpot here, race number 4. And again, it's one of those jackpots where you need that many numbers. Many are saying, yeah, that it's a 2-horse race. VJ's Angel, World of Alice. I personally am of the view that this horse, VJ's Angel, can't lose. It's even money favourite on Friday morning with Betway. 22-10 World of Alice. 5-1 bar those 2 runners. I don't know what Daryl's saying. I mean, is it a 2-horse race? Or?
Clyde, I've got respect for Mr. Terry's World of Alice over here just because the 2 kgs. I mean, she's only won 1 race today, so she does get the 2 kg pulling the weights. But if we are going to show VJ Angel's latest replay, Clyde,
yes.
this filly, she's had 3 starts for Tony Peter. In 2 of them, she has been sensational. I'll tell you something, in her last start, she actually came out slow. 2 lengths, Clyde.
Sure.
At the 400, Calvin couldn't wait any longer. And when he set her alight, she quickened up beautifully. The filly she beat, I know she ran unplaced, but she beat her by 6 lengths. She went down to KZN and ran 5 lengths off in the Alan Robertson. On debut for a new yard, she beat a filly called Fiery Pegasus by 5 lengths. She also ran in the Alan Robertson, beaten 2 odd lengths.
So she'd be in great company.
She did fluff her lines in her penultimate start, but last time out of the course and distance, she was outstanding. Let's hope she breaks on terms this time around. And I think she's got a better turn of foot than World of Alice. She quickens up, whereas World of Alice took a little bit of time to get going last time out. But I think she's a lovely filly, Clyde. So let's watch the replay.
Okay, let's take a look at the replay then. As Daryl has just introduced, VJ's Angel, her last start. Here's a look at the run. It's been highlighted. and has already bolted away, Daryl.
Sure, Clyde, look at this. She really turned it on beautifully over here, and but what is this? Steeplechase margins, eh?
Steeplechase. Chasing shadows, all those sayings. VJ's Angel, I think, will win. Daryl has respect for World of Alice. I think there's another jackpot worked out for you guys. Let's have a look at it quickly. Take a snapshot of what that jackpot is from Daryl Marie for race number 5. Jackpot 2. So we look forward to the Gawley Mile, and we look forward to the Jubilee Stakes coming in next at Turffontein. For the Gawley Mile, let's have a look at what Betway are thinking around the Friday morning market. 11-2 the field. And that means Greeting My Master, number 2 on the card. 11-2. Number 5, Warhawk Bomber. Well, you can get what price? 6-1. 7-1, the third choice, Presley. 7, Judgment Day, you get 8-1. And you can get what? 8.5-1, about 2 miles west. 9, Mr. Christmas or Master Christmas, around 7-8-1. And then the betting about the rest of them, 10-1 about Mount Darwin. Now, we've got a horse here that Daryl picked up on Master Christmas. We're going to show you the rerun. You guys can have a look as to how this horse got into all sorts of trouble. And Daryl, you could just explain a bit about it, and then we can show the...
Yeah, I don't. What's Master Christmas 7-8-1? What's the actual price? Because I've got 8.5-1. You coming 7-8-1? What's this?
You can get. I don't know who you bet with. Betway's got.
Betway.
Yes, Betway's got 17-2.
17-2, 8.5-1.
Yeah.
I'm battling today, Clyde. Excuse me.
So am I.
Tell me, Gavin Lorena's done extremely well with Presley, right?
Right.
And it's his stable. Jan Janse van Vieren. Now, obviously, he's retained by Mr. Werners. And yeah, he is jumping ship. And he's riding Greeting My Master for Alec Laird. Clyde. Lovely sort this. Making his debut for his new yard up on the Halfveld. Last time out, cracking effort. You know what, Clyde? Rascallion, that wasn't a handicap. Rascallion was slunging on that occasion, right? Slunging. Rapidash, also a 3-year-old, was a 103. Greeting My Master's a 95. That's 4 kgs. He only received 1 kg. He was out at the weights with Rapidash. 3 kilograms out at the weights, and he got within a neck of Rapidash. Oh. So he ran well above his rating. But now he's got a terrible draw to contend with, Clyde. 14. Hey? Needs a lot of luck.
It's a worry, yeah, it's a worry.
Need a lot of luck. But Clyde, Presley, I prefer Presley. Course in distance, 2 from 2. Last time out on the inside track, stone last. Penultimate start, 2 wide. But we need to show the viewers Master Christmas's latest start, Clyde. Okay. He got taken out on the rail. Please note, he's in the orange. Well, the jock's wearing the orange silks.
On the rail.
Right on the inside running rail. Look at the interference he found. His passage was blocked. And take note how he closed in the latter stages.
Okay, let's have a look at it. Cameron's our producer today. The horse on the rail. The horse highlighted is the eventual winner. But the horse on the rail in the orange, he got completely taken out, unfortunately.
They've still got 4 odd lengths to make up, Clyde.
Yes. And watch what it does now. Chiming its way through, flying in the closing stages. And only gets beaten, what? A length where, based on what we saw, the little that we saw of the interference, but there was much more interference than that, is that Master Christmas would have probably won. So our selections we're going to have a look at now. Let's take a look at them. It's the last, it's race number 6 with a few more to go. And the selections is that Daryl Marie recommends at 8.5-1. Master Christmas is worth a bet. So the Jubilee Stakes, always been a factor in the build-up to the Durban July. Interesting race. Purple Pitcher's the talking horse in terms of, in this particular event, he hasn't run since the Derby, this horse, but we know how game and how guts he is. Betway's got him favourite 5-2. 7-1 about Mujbar, and number 9, Pyromaniac, 7-1. 8-1 and better about the balance. Interesting, because there's a dilemma. You win this race, you get the penalty. Do you want to carry more weight in the July? You run second or third. I don't know if you end up with a penalty, but it's always it's the X factor. Hey, what do you do? I mean,
Clive,
for me, if it's going to win, win.
Yes,
But
I don't think. Listen, Purple Pitcher can certainly win, Clyde. Of that, there's no doubt. I mean, he really is gutsy, tenacious. He fights hard, this horse. So he's certainly going to be put in the right position, and if he can hold on, he'll hold on. But I don't believe that Mr. Kamala is going to give him a vigorous ride whatsoever. This is not his target or his mission. So let him come out this race a happy horse, bigger fish to fry. So it is a prep run. I don't think he deserves to be as short in the market as what he is, based on those facts or factors. So I've got respect for a lot of other horses. Clyde, Atticus Finch. Now, didn't he let the side down last time?
Yeah.
But I might add, at the 800 he was a spent force already.
Yes.
What actually happened over there?
I don't know, but he's got ability.
He's got ability.
No doubt
He's
about that,
two
Atticus
prep
Finch.
runs. He's two prep runs. He's run behind Bingwa and Zanovi were eye-catching
Yeah.
because they were just used as preps. And then last time out,
Yeah.
he never got to the front at Greyville. He just faded tamely. I think if Gavin can lead over here or go handy, we're going to see major improvement from Atticus Finch. I like his chances. Meridius, last time out, stands hard, 2,000 meters in the soft. Not his game, Clyde. Watch for improvement on his behalf. Indian Ocean. Have you seen a finish like that in recent times? She really was closing in hand over fist. Certainly doing the best work late out of that entire field last time out. She's only got 50 to shoulder. She's a nominee for the Durban July, isn't she?
So you're telling me that, well, by the sounds of things, it's possible that when any one of a number of horses can win, yeah.
Absolutely. I think
it's
this is
open,
wide
it's an
open.
open race.
Look at Calvin Habib. He's taken the ride of Son of Raj, having his first start for Tony Peter. Clyde, I'd love to see Purple Pitcher win, but I know it's a prep run, and he's got bigger fish to fry. So I'm playing to beat him, but if he wins, I wouldn't be surprised. I just think he's too short in the market.
Thanks, Daryl. Got you. Let's have a look now. Selections for the 7th race. The Jubilee. Daryl's gone doubles. All those horses by those horses at the back. $40. Ninth, 8th and final. Last race today, the Sunday afternoon. And it's an 11:16.96 handicap. Early Friday morning, I can just tell you that Silver Tudor, 28-10 favourite. And second choice, Black Egret at 9-2, 5-1 and better about the others. If you want to follow Betway Weighted to Win, please, we're on X, we're on WhatsApp, we're on YouTube, we're on 240, we're on Stream. Anything that suits you guys to watch our show, especially to listen to this man, because he can tell us all about what's going to happen in this last race. And you use that code, that's the Betway code, to take your bet. You just scan it, up the link comes, and you're on your way. All right, Mr. Marie, let's get some money.
We're on Betway. What? We're on Twitter, X,
YouTube,
WhatsApp.
240.
We might be on a hiding to nothing.
Sally, we're all around the world.
We might be on a hiding to nothing here, Clyde.
All around the world, okay.
You're going to swear me, eh? You're going to swear me now.
Why?
For my suggested bet. We tipped him last time at a big price. We tip him again. Number 7, Profit. At the bottom of the boards, Clyde.
Yes,
and
20-1.
I'll tell you why I like him this time. Okay, not strictly because he's come down in the ratings, but the blinkers come off. And I think Marco will hide him away and produce him much later this time. I think what's key over here is the removal of the scoops. Go back to the Halberdier run, Clyde. 8.5 kilograms better off. He's better off with Silver Tudor too. Silver Tudor's a bit of a course and distance specialist. Richard's, I think, ridden him once of this course and distance, and he won by 5 odd lengths. He'll be like to be given a chance too. Then you got the likes of Fire and Flames. Number 1. He trotted up, he bolted up, quick enough, best on the outside running rail, lost the mites. He could only get 6 pounds, but he's got 60 kilograms to shoulder. We saw that form line being franked with Mr. Werner's filly winning at Turffontein yesterday, because we're recording this on Friday.
Yeah.
What's it? Chasing Happiness.
Yes.
Franked that form. So I like his chances, but Clyde, profit
20 to 1, eh?
without the blinkers. I'm saying get stuck
How
in
much
at
a
4 to 1 a
place?
place. 4 to 1.
How much a place? 4 to 1.
I'm saying that's our bet for the weekend, Clyde.
Okay.
What is the lump, the moral? What did you say there?
No, the Bismarcks can't win.
Oh, the Bismarcks
No,
can't
we're not
win.
talking about that. We're talking about the lump.
Okay, this is the lump for
Lump
the
a
weekend.
place.
A place. 4 to
Okay.
1 a place.
Well, there you go. You see? Where we got it. That's why the man's on the...
Wait.
One more? Oh,
Ah.
bring it on. Okay, done. Let's go to selections. Profit is the Shrewdy in the pack, the last race. Better late than never, as they say. $100. Try it each way, why not? Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Cameron and the team, for all helping as always. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.